Wonder JD Vance had to change his name 3 times, from James Donald Bowman to JD Vance, a name change made for love when he married Usha Vance. On the surface, it seemed like a simple decision, but what's truly baffling is that during his time at Yale, he changed his name twice more. What secrets could be hiding behind these frequent reinventions? According to insiders, JD Vance once broke down in tears after a night of heavy drinking, confessing, "The name James reminds me of my conservative father's whip. I can only breathe freely when I put on a golden wig." Even more shocking, a former Yale boyfriend claimed that his name changes were tied to a rather unconventional personal journey. The most dramatic moment came on the eve of his wedding. After downing 200 shots of tequila, he was found hugging a toilet, drunkenly declaring, "Starting today, I'm going straight." Even Donald Trump couldn't resist joking at Mar-a-Lago, "You've changed your name more times than I've been divorced." Then there was the family gathering where JD Vance stunned his relatives with a completely transformed look. Elegant attire, flawless makeup, a far cry from his usual public image.
Dylan, you must have realised your audio was really shit last time.
No, I thought it sounded fine.
Okay, well you're done. Like it's you I don't think you were using
Well,
the right
not that
mic.
fine, but I don't really like. I didn't notice anything.
Here's the thing, Dylan. I'm kind of sick and tired of your bullshit, right?
Yeah.
I'm sick and tired of it. Okay.
So you're kicked off. Who are we going to replace him with? Oh, that's a good topic.
Yeah. Should we replace Dylan
You
with?
get Jack. Actually, you know what? He'd be a good replacement for me. I reckon.
Well,
if you
Dylan,
can get
don't steal your topic. Don't steal my topic idea now. Don't waste
Let's steal it. Let's steal it so we get some 1 out of 10. So I think I've got a good idea to punish you, Dylan.
This
One
is
of the
good.
3
Dylan
strike
loves
system.
punishments. He's a glutton for punishment.
So it's quite simple. Every time you mess up the audio, something will happen.
You'll be raped.
Well, have you checked, Dylan, the recent
it's the
recent
description.
upload? No, don't say anything, Mike. The recent upload on our channel.
No.
Well, have a look. Have a look,
God.
and you'll see what I mean. You should be
There's
proud
like-
of it, to be honest. With you.
There's a consequences there.
Right. So, Dylan, have you got? Tell me when you get onto my.
I like how
onto
the
our channel.
gay millionaire video still pops up. It's like it.
Good.
Oh, Polygon rules. Oh, it's my video. Oh, that's fun. That.
Oh. So I thought you said you didn't want anyone to hear that.
Well, I mean, it's only got 167 views. It's not like it's not.
Okay,
Oh,
but-
no.
That's quite a lot, yeah. Can I say, by the way, that let's see if I remember. So, 1, you got to count the sides. The number of angles is the number of sides. 2, you got to multiply. No, you got to
Take away 2.
take away
Don't
2.
forget
Don't
to
forget
take the
to
2.
take the 2. 3.
3.
You got to multiply that number by 180.
And when you've done all that, you have got the
Internal
Some
angle. Some of the internal angles.
polygon.
How does I can't
Interior
remember how
angles.
it,
Thank you.
the interior. That's it.
interior polygon angle. Some.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da.
See, the
Yeah,
thing
so
is, like,
okay.
that is, it's one of those things, like, the thing with maths is sometimes, like, someone will explain a mathematical concept to me, and I'll get excited about the fact I understand it until I remember that maths has absolutely no practical utility.
Yeah.
Like, I was, like,
Well,
sat
that
there, I was
was-
like, oh, now I can calculate the sum of the interior angles of a polygon.
Yeah,
and then I was like,
do that.
like,
what I
I'm
do.
never going to have to do that.
That's what I do on my Excel spreadsheets.
Yeah.
Calculating the angles of
It said
shapes.
it was. This was uploaded 2 weeks ago. That's crazy.
Yeah. No, I mean, so you don't care about that, Dylan?
Oh, now you have to
I
find
just
that
didn't
out.
realise
Also, by the way,
that
you said that, like, there would be punishments. Like, you're going to have to get...
No. Okay. Yeah. So that was the punishment. Like,
Oh,
so you don't care, Dylan. You're fine with it being uploaded.
it's fine.
Okay, Dylan,
well,
Dylan, I've got a punishment for you. I was telling someone else about your rainforest video, so
Oh yeah.
how about that? I was the specific context was, I think, like, someone was, I can't remember the context, but they were talking about, like, they kind of did like a thug voice, and I'm like, oh, I don't care about that. And I was like, you know who you remind me of? This character who said that rainforests were gay. There was once a guy
That isn't all time.
who thought that
ChatGPT could never-
rainforests were gay.
Like,
It really couldn't, because I mean it's too ethical for that. You know. It was...
Exactly. Rainforests are gay. Wow.
No, they're not. In fact, did you know?
Yeah, so basically, if you can get that, Luke, then you will have guaranteed that Dylan's audio
Oh
will
my
always be
goodness,
fantastic.
have you?
We'll
find
come
that?
over. We'll come over and Dylan will have like the that like sound deadening like sponge on his room. He'll have like made a recording studio. Yeah.
Yeah. No, the thing is, I did actually try to find it at one point, Dylan.
What if like one of them says, if you don't like rainforests, you're gay? You fucking
Yeah,
faggot! Do you not know that rainforests like produce more precipitation than the whole of the UK does in a year? I don't care. I don't care. Why don't you go have sex with your wife?
That's fun.
So just to sum up, Dylan, because you didn't want, when we crowned Dua Lipa the Woman of the Year 2025 in our ranking woman video, you said you couldn't use it, but now it's fine to be uploaded.
Yeah, this
as
is
its own
reverse
video.
psychology, is what he did. He was like, "Oh, guys, we can't use that. We can't use my great video."
Well, let's be real here. No.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
I don't know.
settled.
I don't really know how I feel about that being on the internet. I mean, it's not like anyone's gonna find it, so
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose it's fine. Let's make
Yeah.
would have spent
I
like.
I think the one thing is some people are like, "Why is this janitor making
Yeah.
videos about maths? Who does he think
Unless
he
you
is?
like
Goodwill
spend
Hunting?"
like 40-50 quid of your own money like promoting it to get like more views on it, you know.
It's great that you're allowing us to keep it, Dylan, because it's like the crown jewel of our channel now.
Yeah,
video.
yeah. Has it got any comments on it yet? Oh,
I doubt it.
Yeah. How would you guys feel if I made a gay record at some point?
Yeah, I think you should just quit your janitor job.
I like the hashtags. Hashtag Dua Lipa. Hashtag Shakes.
I feel so sorry for people who want to
Hashtag
listen to Dua Lipa.
murals. Hashtag mathematics.
Yeah, gotta get people onto the video. Maybe they could learn a few things.
I
then
think
go
I
to
did
on-
such a good job of covering it that it actually says that New Rules is in the song.
Wow, that's incredible. Right, so let us now go on to what we're going to be doing today.
Someone's
Which
got
is
to do it.
Of course, a meme contest. Now, I believe this is our 7th meme contest.
Yes, it is.
Oh, wow. So, Michael, do you know what the... So I've won the last 3. I think you won the first 3.
Yeah, so this is the real decider, I think. We can
Yes,
agree.
well, unless Dylan wins, of course. Which,
Which
well,
is
you'd laugh,
unlikely.
Michael. He was 1 win away from winning the whole thing
Yeah.
last time.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
maybe you could do it. But you got to bear in mind, guys, I don't know if I've communicated this. I'm onto a real winner this time.
Okay, yeah, right, fine. So let us then get going with the Pope is Gay meme contest. The first one... No, it's not the first one in No, it is the first one in 2025. So yeah,
Yeah, wow.
obviously,
Well, that's not surprising.
everyone knows there are 5 rounds. We each play each other, and the leftover person then judges. And yeah, hopefully we have a clear winner at the end. So one of us wins two of our battles. So yeah, let us then get going with the meme contest.
It is shocking.
How do we
draw?
How do I get onto the Canva thing?
Oh, this is great.
Where the fuck is requesting access? You know what?
Unless
So
I
did I
just-
share? You know what, Dylan? I shared the wrong thing. I'm so sorry. That was actually really funny. I had,
that's funny.
I shared the link of the select and reflect thumbnail. So, whoops.
Right, everyone. So the meme contest is a go now. Dylan has managed to join. His
Hey.
incompetence has not held us back yet. First up, then, is actually Michael versus Dylan. So Luke will be judging.
Okie dokie. All right, Luke, you can check it out.
So first, we have on the left. I just personally don't agree with radiation poisoning. You've held a rock and now you feel bad. Grow up. Okay, yeah, I like that somewhat. It's decent, you know. And then Nazi. Yeah, that's not as clever, to be honest, but it
Oh,
made
for
me
fuck's
laugh.
sake.
And at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. So I'm going to go with the Nazi one.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah,
that was
no, I,
Dylan.
Yeah. So Dylan,
yeah.
Dylan told me for the record. So this would be interesting. Dylan said he was doing his strongest memes first. So
no.
you've got to bear in
actually-
mind that it's all downhill from here.
Actually, no. Sorry, this was actually the weakest one. This was the number 11. This was the one that ChatGPT thought was the
My God,
weakest.
Dylan has got a fucking incredible arsenal. My
Oh
God.
no, this is
it
terrifying.
said-
Okay, now I'm sweating. Okay.
It said it's clever, but it's not as instantly funny as the others. The tribute part makes it work for Luke, but it's probably too intellectual for Michael.
Okay, Dylan, we don't need this. All right, who's going next?
So,
What's the next round, Luke?
you've told ChatGPT our various characteristics. Then,
That's it. I said
Yes.
Luke likes serious memes, and Michael
Well,
likes
surely
funny
if
ones.
I
and
like
that's a serious. Oh, I guess because Hitler was the Holocaust was very serious. So I
Oh,
think
yes.
Luke will like Nazi.
so was that did
Yeah.
ChatGPT say that meme was serious then?
Well, I was worried that it would like not allow a meme about Hitler, so I kind of said it tributes to like the Holocaust victims.
Yeah,
and that,
Dylan
and
basically
says that
like
Nazis
by
are bad.
trying to get around ChatGPT just was retarded.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Dylan, the silly. I think it was kind of stupid and silly. To be honest, I think it
Yeah.
was sillier than Michael's,
Yeah,
but it worked. It
I'm
won.
gonna have to let it. I'm gonna have to let it know that you see a silly meme worked on.
Yeah,
on Luke.
yeah. I don't think we need to really like break down the ChatGPT thing.
So yeah, Dylan. Actually, yeah. No, don't bring
no
up
more,
ChatGPT.
No more bringing that up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every single time
Unless
you mention ChatGPT, I will hold it against you.
Yeah, remember that, Michael. Okay, so next up is Luke versus Michael. So Dylan will be judging.
Okie dokie.
Ah, Coolio.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
Look.
Let's have a look. I quite like this one. Florist when a catastrophe kills thousands of people in their area, and it's the guy laughing. That's fun, that. And then Isaac Newton demonstrating that going outside is gay, and it's these are two strong ones here. I like how, because I think he discovered actually like the spectrum of lights and that, so it's intellectual as well. Which is, it's good. But for me, I like memes that don't make any sense. So I'm going to go for the... actually, yeah.
Dylan, have you said words yet?
No, I'm just thinking. It's,
Okay, because you seem like you were going one way, but are you just saying something?
I've changed my mind. I'm going to go for Newton. Yes.
No, you see, he was going to go for the forest one, and then you started fucking talking, you fucking cunt.
I just wanted to say something.
No, because you peer pressured him into doing that.
I didn't mean to.
You knew what you would. I stayed deadly silent, and then you were like, "Oh, no, you seem to be going one way. What's going on?"
No, the thing is, you can't say he was going to go for the florist one before I started talking.
Yeah, before you started talking.
He was going to go for the florist one, then he was silent for about 10 seconds.
Yeah, I know. And that's fine.
And
I'll just cut it. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Yeah, so it is now Luke versus Dylan, so Michael is judging.
Are you looking away, Michael?
Yeah, actually, I'm really not struggling with looking away. Okay. So KFC, what if we kissed at the Brutalist KFC? So this is a classic meme format, what if we kissed? And then it's usually something absurd. And these gender reveals are getting out of hand. And it's pink. It's kind of weird. These are both very similar in that they're both about big concrete buildings. I'm going to go for the gender reveal one. I have a strong feeling that the Brutalist one might be by the person with whom I watched a film about brutalism. The only thing is, for me, the "What if we kissed" meme, I think it's a little bit overplayed. Right now.
And fucking 9/11 isn't. Jesus.
Yeah, but I think 9/11 is so much broader.
Shut your
What if we
fucking
kissed is so specific.
Of all the fucking reasons.
It's just a little bit like the whole like what if we
reasons
kissed?
to pick.
What if we kissed at Auschwitz?
Yeah. Fucking what if we kiss memes? Those are so
I think like if it was like what if we kissed at the 9/11 memorial?
9/11 memes, wow, and gender reveal, yeah. Oh no, that's really hot.
Yeah, I guess like it's the difference between a topic and a format.
Honestly, right, I wasn't gonna say anything if I won, but I'm a bad loser. Like that is such a shitty basic normie meme. I would have fucking thrown that out right away.
I mean,
Jesus,
actually, to be fair, it was...
is this the standard we're holding... Oh, look, it's a 9/11 meme. Oh, look at that, how edgy. And it's a gender... Jesus fucking
I'm going to
Christ.
start putting my meme in place.
Can I say, Luke, I like how your username on this is like a Bible verse.
I think the first, the Newton one was quite good, so I'm happy losing to it, even though I wasn't happy about the circumstances. That I am not happy about losing to. That is shit. That is dog shit. Unbelievable. So now we go on to round number 2. So Dylan is, of course, winning 1-0 against Michael, and here are Michael and Dylan's memes. So, Rose, I can explain. You're getting a big panel while I'm getting a small one. My panel is even smaller. Okay, so it's a Titanic meme. Wait, isn't that the meme format when when there's the guy with the weird eyebrows who says, I don't have a panel, he'd say, I don't have a panel at all. So, unless I'm getting that wrong. Right, so how to reduce household expenses, part 1 for making the decision. Okay, I kind of enjoy that. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the WikiHow meme. Who was that?
That was Dylan's.
Dylan is winning 2-0.
Dylan's winning 2-1. Yeah, so the thing there is it's the meme format where it's like you're getting how much money? Well, I'm only getting this amount. And then the last guy says, wait, you guys are getting money? And here it's like, oh, your panel's much bigger than mine. And then the last guy will be like, wait, you guys are getting panels? But he doesn't have a panel.
So Jennifer Aniston is Rose in this meme. And then Jack isn't meant to be...
Oh, wait, sorry. No, this has nothing to do with Titanic.
Yeah, I was...
Like, you were just wrong about the Titanic thing. Like, the character's name in the original movie is Rose.
Am I right in just thinking that it's just random people saying things about panels and sizes?
Oh, no. It's a very common meme format. It's so common that you could say that you could dismiss it.
Is that the actual dialogue from the movie then?
Yeah, the actual dialogue is, but not panels. So the actual... Wait, okay, so... Rose, I can explain meme. Okay, let's just send the original...
Oh, I see. Oh, okay. No, fuck. I see. No, it's actually quite clever then. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I just
No,
sent
so-
the original meme format.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, you should have corrected me when I said it was about Titanic.
Yeah, I just I didn't want to say
get
anything.
involved in the in the because then you show your hand.
No, but
essentially,
it's fine if you don't understand the meme.
Oh,
I
okay,
did.
so-
I'm just glad that
I-
wasn't sent against me because there's no way that would have been winning against any.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. See, I knew that Dylan wouldn't get the joke at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Well,
can
when I was talking about that extra segment, you could have popped up and said, "Oh, that's the joke." Like I was, But again, I don't like. It's not. I didn't instantly recognize the meme.
Yeah.
I mean,
thought
it's
it's fine. It's fine. I understand. Because you take a gamble when you go for these,
Yeah,
these
yeah,
deep,
okay.
deep meta
Yeah,
memes.
like if somebody doesn't get I didn't.
So okay, so people are allowed to explain the meme. Okay, I'm fine with that.
Yeah,
Going
if
forward.
someone is clearly getting it wrong, if someone is not if it's someone that's completely wrong, it's fine to explain it because I actually think that's kind of clever, and I still probably would have given it to the WikiHow one because I found that funny, but I did find that clever.
Yeah. Okay,
so,
that's good to know.
Right,
All
so
right.
let's go on to the next contest. It's Luke versus Michael. Michael's winning 0.5 to 0.
Okay.
See that little joke there? That's funny.
Was that a joke?
Maybe if I lose, it won't be.
Luke. Sorry, Dylan. You can look.
Oh, this is going to be tough already. I can just kind of see it's a Simpsons versus Harry Potter. This is going to be a tough round. This one. Sir, the cinder blocks are all accounted for. There'll be no bookcase then. I'll tell Homer. So in terms of humor, it's low, but in terms of cleverness, it's high. So we'll because it's the why doesn't mind it's clever. Harry Potter, did you forge my name in the Epstein fight log? And it's Angry Dumbledore. The thing that I find the funniest is Angry Dumbledore's face. So Angry Dumbledore's face will never not be funny to me. So that's why I'm going to go for Angry Dumbledore meme.
Okay, I'm winning 1 to 0.5.
1-0, there we go.
The jokes.
I thought that would be us, Luke, but I thought,
you know what? I actually thought I don't understand Dylan's sense of humor at all because I thought both of those were like. I would have chuckled at both of those.
I have
frankly.
literally heard. This is what I don't fucking get about you. I've heard you reference that moment in the Goblet of Fire, right?
Yeah, and then
Well,
you're just
yeah,
like,
I said it's funny. I said the picture of
But you-
Dumbledore.
Yeah, but you read it in such a bored, disinterested way.
Yeah,
Like,
I know-
Harry
I don't
Potter,
get
did you
it.
forge
Like,
my name in the
It's
Epstein
clearly
flight log?
I've heard you before laugh at that moment, and this references it, and I had a funny
is,
twist
it's
on
like-
it.
Yeah,
but
and
no.
I was like reading it, and I was like, oh, that's like I don't know if I would have like laughed out loud because
No, I probably wouldn't have sent it to you.
The more
Yeah,
you see
exactly.
something,
But
the
like
less
I was
funny
like
it becomes,
thinking
but
like
it's-
I expect like to hear a semblance of Dylan laughing when he reads a meme, and then I just hear like boredom.
Yeah, I was surprised.
I don't know. It's a funny thing. Literally, the funniest memes I've seen in this contest have been the memes that I've had to go up against.
All right, okay, let us move on to Luke versus Dylan. Dylan is winning 1-0, and Michael is judging. Just saying, Michael, I better win. I swear to God, man.
Okay, well, look, I'm interested. I'm hoping I'll be one that like, gets a proper laugh out of me.
I'll tell you after. But yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I quite like. I think I prefer Luke's to mine. We'll see.
Great, right? That's great. So hopefully Michael does as well. Okay, go. Right,
All right.
Michael is free to look.
Okay, so all right. New statue unveiling in Crawley, Crackhead Craig. It's a guy on top of a thingamabob laughing. All right, and then when you catch your own inflection mid gooning sesh, and it's what a yeah. I'm quite comfortable saying that the gooning one is the funniest.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, obviously that's mine. No, I only said that, Mike, because I found that very funny.
Yeah,
I think that was-
I
that was
like.
a really
See, when I
funny
first saw it, I thought
I
it was
like
going to be
that.
something about Jews, but gooning's fine.
Yeah, and I was like, right, you better pick that. And so that is now 1-1. So Dylan is the only one winning 2-0, by the way.
Wow.
I am drawing 1-1 with both of you. And yeah, it's Michael versus Dylan up
God.
next.
Oh god, I fucking
Luke the
killed this
judge.
dickhead. No, so don't make mine tiny because obviously that's incredibly, like that's not how we do this.
I was
Just
just that
that.
really big.
Okay, so like obviously like let's just actually not intentionally mess around. Okay, are they grouped? Am I going to group them? I'm going to group
Yeah,
them.
go on then.
All right, Luke, you can look.
Okay, so first up we have Peter. Cows are friends, not food. Name one cow you're friends with. Your mom. I actually think I saw that like the other day on X.com, the everything site.
Oh.
It's not bad. Turning to my couples counselor and doing this whenever my wife is talking. Yeah, I have also seen that one actually. But I think that's funny. I like that kind of meme. Yeah. So I am going to give it to the counselor meme.
Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah,
I'm back in
I
it.
saw Michael celebrating in the Skype window. Yeah. So Michael has. Well, yeah. Of course, if Dylan won that one, he'd won his
Exactly,
contest
yeah.
being Michael.
I'd have won
So
already.
You've got to keep
Oh,
this
yeah.
competitive.
That's why I
Yes,
just thought,
that's why.
I do find the picture of the cow quite funny. But yeah, the
It's
funny
not that's
face
that's the least funny picture of a cow I've ever
See,
seen.
what
in
is
my
wrong
life.
with your sense of humor?
It's just like Dylan sees
Oh,
any
it's a cow.
and he's just, cow.
It's just
No,
a
but
fucking
the
cow, man. It's just a cow with its eyes closed.
Just seems like the most just generic looking cow. Like, ooh, cow, donkey.
No, because the cow's like. It's just,
Is it? Is it me versus Luke now?
Sorry, Dylan's just crying, by the way. We need to...
Okay.
Are you okay, Dylan? Like, are you...
Yeah, it's just because he's just minding his own.
He's dying. He's so sad about the cow because the cow's like, he's realised the cow is friend, not food.
Next up is Luke versus Michael, so Dylan will be judging. It is currently 1-1. Just seeing the meme I'm going up against, fucking hell. Ooh, I'm going to be mad. I'm going to be so fucking mad.
Dylan, you may look.
You know what's really funny is the meme on the right was actually one of the ones in my folder, which I had with Luke in minus the intended recipient. That's funny, but I've got 11, so I'll be okay. But that's funny. That's fun.
That happened to me with Luke one time. I remember.
Having said
Yeah.
that, yeah, I mean, because I've already found it.
You haven't, by the way, Dylan, you haven't actually read either of the memes out.
Yeah,
Just
read
want to
them.
remind you
So
of
I'm
that.
reading-
I think you
start with-
have been complaining about people attacking the umpire, but sometimes you deserve it.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna go right to left, if that's okay. So,
Okay.
Googling Gary Oldman, get rid of the R. It's a funny meme. It is funny. In fact, ChatGPT thought it was the funniest of the 11 memes I submitted to it.
Jesus
well.
Christ.
So that finds it funny too. However, I really like the one on the left. Scientific
Yes.
method.
Yes.
Fuck around, find out, and then these
Yes.
scientists with weapons. I think that's really funny.
There you go. See, I saw that and I was like, Dylan will like that. That is validation from me. Okay, so yeah, I win that. Obviously, that one was mine.
Dylan,
Yeah.
you haven't explicitly said, but I'm assuming based
Yeah.
on your rawest.
But I'm gonna go
raucous
with
laughter.
Gary Oldman.
Oh, really?
What?
Wait,
No,
what?
no.
Okay. Wait, are you
No,
joking?
He's joking.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
No, so Dylan, like, were you actually going to send that to me?
I was actually.
That would have lost so quickly, honestly.
Well,
Like-
ChatGPT thought that that you would enjoy the meme. So
You
Why-
thought
why-
you'd enjoy
okay.
it because Luke likes serious memes,
Obviously,
so he really
I
loved.
love-
Dylan, what are you? Oh wait, you're just ringing. Yeah.
Why would you think I'd like a Harry Potter
Yeah.
meme?
well,
And everyone.
my original recipient was Michael, but again,
Yeah.
I
Look,
asked
by the way,
Chat-
look, I don't want to bitch. I'm not going to bitch. This is definitely not me bitching right now. But I do remember because I was like, I didn't want to sway anything because that's just not how I roll. But when it did happen to me, I remember what I said was, well, obviously I have to go for the one that is the
true,
meme
that is
I
true.
downloaded because
That is
clearly
true.
the fact I downloaded that meme shows that I like it so much.
Having
But
said
to be
that,
fair-
if I'd come across the other meme, I probably
You
would have
would've-
gone with that one
Yeah.
instead. If I had to choose a Sophie's
That
choice.
is fair. Yeah, I do respect
like,
that.
to be fair,
Whatever.
it was the meme that you had in your collection.
My
That
answer.
was the Anakin and the racism meme. We accept you as white, but we accept
Oh
you
yeah, that
as
was
the
it.
racist
Yeah, that is a
council.
classic one.
Yeah, but we don't. Yeah, white. And if Dylan's had been better, then I think that would have been fair.
Yeah, I can't remember what the other one
but
was,
yeah.
but yeah.
Yeah, I think that scientific method one was quite funny, honestly. Which is why I picked it for Dylan. Anyway, so next up is Luke versus Dylan. Michael will be judging. It is 1-1. Okay, Michael, you can look.
All right.
Make sure you read them both out as well.
Yeah, of course, because that would be stupid not to. Okay. Therapist. Okay, so what's your earliest childhood memory? Me? Okay, yeah, good. Dog wearing like a horse thing, and the baby's scared, and the baby's like kind of doing like a Chinese dragon looking face. Like that funny face. There it is. An old man took his phone to a repair shop. Repairer, nothing is wrong. old man with tears in his eyes says, like, so, like, obviously, he says, "Fix my fucking phone," N-word.
Which, yeah. What words?
Yeah. Okay. So like, I'll address the obviously one of the things about the like that one, which is of course you can tell from the way it is made that originally he probably said something else. So it's the classic. You're expecting him to be saying one thing, and then he just says, you know,
No, he
something
actually said
aggressive.
that. He actually, this crazy thing, the old man actually just said that.
It just randomly just was in a different font, you know.
Yeah. No, do you know? Right, the meme. I'll tell you. Go on, make your pick, Michael. Go on.
You know what? Okay, it's not super easy for me because like I don't know like
By the way, you know what you said the dog is wearing a horse thing. It's called a mask, by the way. You've heard of that word.
oh mask. Okay.
I actually thought it was like a CGI kind of like head thing, and
That's
it's like
not
a
what I
VR
thought.
kind of thing.
That's. I mean, if you actually thought that, but I doubt you did. You know.
Uh,
Come on, Michael, make a choice. Fucking hell.
yeah.
Come on, Michael. We've not got all day.
Come on.
Yeah, okay, I'll go for the right one. I think left one's got a funny face. I think right one's, you know.
So
got
which
an
is
aggressive-
that one then?
Oh, sorry, the one on the right, which is
And
it's
what's the
the
text
fix
on the
my
one on the
gosh
right?
darn phone African American individual.
Like, so okay, the meme ends with the old man with tears in his eyes said, "Then why does nobody call it?" You know.
Oh, I see. So, and then it was just wait. Did you make this meme?
No, I didn't make this.
Okay.
I've seen that. That's a you know a deep thoughts image. It's like an old man took his phone to the repair shop. What's wrong? Well, nobody's calling it. And it's just replacing it with something deeper and profound with "fix my fucking."
It's quite funny
It's
because like if that wasn't in a different font and it's just part of the text, then it wouldn't be that funny. But it's like the fact it's like clearly replaced.
Well, obviously,
something
yeah,
else.
that's part of it. It's, you know, that's part of what makes memes funny. Anyway,
you.
let us now. So yeah, I'm winning 2-1 against Dylan. Let us move on
Okay.
to Michael versus Dylan. It's currently 2-1 to Dylan, and of course I'm judging.
There you go.
I'm happy to do the grouping. Luke, you may look.
This is a crucial
Yeah.
round
It's
4 could be
intense.
the decider if Dylan wins. So, gamer bros when developers create characters they can't masturbate to. Yeah, kind of unoriginal, that whole thing, but you know, it's not bad. When I enter a school zone going 120 miles per hour, are you ready, kids? I like that. That's funny. That's genuinely quite funny. I am going to go for that one on the right. That made me laugh. Who's that?
It's Dylan's. I actually
Wow.
thought that one. I thought that
Dylan.
one was pretty good too. Actually.
Yeah. Wow, Dylan. You've won. That's the second time in a row you've beaten Michael.
You know, Michael's
me.
been hard to beat. You know, it's a bit like Man City recently. You know, like you know, tough to beat, and then just awful.
Yeah, that's a good comparison. Right, so Dylan then. That means if Dylan beats me, then of course he wins the whole thing.
God, pressure.
That is what is on the
Oh, but I'm
cards
losing
right now.
2-1 at the moment, aren't I? So
Yeah,
I've got
he's
to
losing
pull it out
2-1,
the bag
so we-
now.
Yeah. Well, anyway, of course I need to beat Michael if I want to win.
Yes.
So it's Luke versus Michael next. Luke is winning 2-1, and Dylan is judging.
Rightio. All right, let's do this.
Okay, you can look, Dylan.
We normally only watch Simpsons episodes from the 90s. And of course, today will be no different. And I found that very relatable too, because, you know, you ever go on like Channel 4 and you see it's HD Simpsons, oh, this will be shit, I'm going to flip over. Versus authentic Italian pizza, all in quotations, and I have to zoom in so I can actually read all this text. Oh, there you go. Unsliced, random leaves probably taken from a bush or something, expensive, uneven sauce and blobs of cheese, irregular shape, like, Mamma mia, I am buona la pizza. Oui, grazie, amigo. Real American pizza, Domino's, perfect round base, perfect, plenty of toppings, lots of cheese spread throughout. Enjoy your pizza, sir. Yummy. I'm gonna go with the pizza one.
Okay. I'm surprised you picked that. I didn't think Dylan would like that one, but fair
I
enough.
was kind of, as he was reading it, I was like, oh, maybe this has a bit too much text for Dildo. But,
I mean, to be
Yeah.
fair, I you know, the text did mark it down a little bit. But,
yeah, I was going to say, like, as you were reading it, see, what you got to bear in mind is that Dylan, the reason why he sounds so bored whenever he reads any text is because he hates reading things. I think I'm going to try and go for like a silent memes against Dylan.
Okay,
time.
right.
should have got my
Yeah.
glasses out to like read it.
I thought Dylan would enjoy the Simpsons one because it's relatable and you know it's
Yeah,
But
I
obviously,
decided to check. I was like, does that episode even come from the 90s? It does.
I don't
it's
think
from
it-
season
of course.
10.
It is a bit too relatable. I think it's what kind
Okay.
of
It's just it's like when you go to see
Okay.
Michael McIntyre and he talks about
Fair enough. I thought I was going to win that one, or I didn't think Michael's one would. I didn't think you'd find it as funny, Dylan, but you did. So Michael has won. So it's now 2-2 between Michael and me.
I also the other thing I quite liked. I just quite like all the memey faces as well. Like you can't beat like the old meme face. You know, like the over exaggerated like facial features of people.
Right, I'll bear that in mind. So next up is Luke versus Dylan, and
yes, and I'm already not looking.
Yes, Michael is judging, and it's 2-1 to Luke.
Which one will Michael like? I reckon Michael like this one.
Okay, I think you can look now, right, Dylan?
Okie dokie. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Bambi's mother, goal to protect and raise Bambi, brackets, failed. I do like that, just because, like it's bullying her for getting killed, which is enjoyable. And then big baby faces of... Oh God! Wait, I'm gonna get his name. JD Vance. That's it. Okay, JD Vance.
I can't believe you almost forgot his name.
Oh, yeah. I was like thinking, who was I thinking of? I was thinking of like Matt Gates or someone. Yeah, baby faces. Oh. Honestly, like, yeah, that's a funny face. Yeah. Wait, why has Dylan got one? Wait, Dylan's just clicking on it. Oh, I see. Okay.
Actually, I quite like Bambi's mother, and it's just.
Oh God. This is actually I actually find this one surprisingly difficult because the thing is, it's one of those ones where they're very, very different. Because one's just like funny faces. I think I am actually, despite the laughter that's currently happening, I am actually going to go for Bambi's laughter. I'm sorry, Bambi's laughter. Bambi's mother. One of the reasons is I actually rewatched Bambi recently for my own private reasons. Yeah, I mean that baby face is really funny.
Can we leave it like it is at the moment on the meme?
I don't. Oh God, yeah, that's the thing. Like, actually, yeah, I don't know if that's gonna make sense when we do it on the.
Or we can just do two slides.
Like, it's not gonna. Like, there's. I mean, maybe I can like download like two separate versions of it. Like,
no, just have it as Bambi's mother. Everyone knows what Bambi's
yeah,
mother.
The thing is, like, everyone will be like, well, of course he chose the Bambi's mother one. I mean, that's because it's got Matt Gates.
Honestly, I think you should give both of us a point for that one.
But in the more realistic sense,
what is the score between you and Dylan?
No, obviously I'm joking there. Don't worry, guys.
Yeah, I'm just wondering. But yeah, what is the score between you?
Because it's 2-2.
Okay, that's
2-2.
That's fun.
I really wish my last meme was like good.
Okay, so right. Just going into round 5. So I am tied with both of you 2-2.
Okay, this is interesting.
And Dylan, of course, has won against Michael. But anyway, that's what's first up next. So
what, me versus Dylan?
Yeah, it's Michael versus Dylan, and Luke will be judging, but Dylan's already won. But let's make sure we put in some good effort for this last one.
No, I'm sending my weaker one of the two, just because. Yeah.
Okay, I'm looking. Okay, oh, I see a Star Trek one. Finally, someone's pandering to me. Finally, took fucking 7 meme contests. Finally, it's happened. Sir, are you aware you are a cat? Yeah, no, it's not the best. Okay, let's see the second one. People over 50 when they see an AI image of a soldier crying who has 13 fingers. Very impressive. It's beautiful. That is great. And that's actually quite funny. I like that one. Whose is the Star Trek one?
That one's mine.
Oh, Michael! Wow,
that's interesting. So, like, did I lose 3-2? Okay.
Yeah. So Dylan wins 3-2. Yes. Overall, yes. So yeah. No, I mean, I can't believe that was a dead rubber. You saved that one to the last. Wow.
Yeah, well, the thing is, so I did Dylan allegedly, I mean, I don't know if he has done this, saved his worst ones until last. And I actually saved my best ones until last.
Well, so, no, these were the ones that ChatGPT thought were the best ones.
Okay.
So I've gone in reverse order of what ChatGPT thought, so I'm building up to a ChatGPT crescendo. Who's judging, sorry?
Shut up.
Like, this is the 3rd round. How do you not remember this, Dylan?
It's Luke versus Michael. So Dylan is judging, and of course it is 2-2 between Luke and Michael. Both of my battles are 2-2. I could end up winning this, or just
so I need
losing.
to make sure I know.
This is exciting actually.
The tension is building here.
Yeah.
So yeah. Right, Dylan, you've told me something, so I'm going to go with it, and I better win because otherwise you've lied to me.
I'm looking forward to this one.
Okay,
right, let's go.
This could be interesting. I'm not ready yet, Dylan.
Okay.
Okay, it is now ready.
don't know which one he's laughing at.
I mean, I think both of these are strong. So I choose to believe he's laughing at a combination of them.
So the first one is it's called Jews. There's a bit of money floating above the water, and there's like a nose. Like,
Yeah.
you know, there's this outdated stereotype that Jewish people have a big nose, and that. You send this other one.
Okay.
I think.
Which is probably has to be the greatest meme I've ever seen.
Yes.
Which is like Fred. Shaggy.
What did he say, Michael? What did he say? He said, "I like the funny faces."
Yeah, I'm kind of not
Shaggy,
surprised.
this isn't weird. So I'm gonna go with Michael's one, but you know, good try, Lake.
Yeah, sorry,
Yeah,
Luke.
he's been really funny again.
I'd like to whoever submitted Shaggy, this isn't weed. You are the winner. Well done.
Oh, wow. 3-2. I end up winning that one. Wow. So that
So now it's
actually
Luke versus. So I have the most power here. I feel like in a way I've won
this
because
this has happened once before. It all comes down to this last meme between me and Dylan, with Michael judging. So Dylan has beaten Michael in his matchup. I have beaten Michael in my matchup just then. So the winner of this year's meme, this meme contest will be decided with this one meme. Will Dylan finally win, or will Luke make it 4 in a row? You know, it is Verstappen versus Hamilton
So
really,
who's
from the 2021
judging?
season.
I
Sorry.
How are you? Yeah, Dylan. Why are you retarded?
Dylan, did you just say who's judging? What is wrong with you? Like,
What happened? Were you hurt?
you
As a
dropped some-
child?
Yeah, like as a kid, were you like abused? And
Were you
did that affect your brain?
raped? Were you raped in the ass and the cock went so far up your ass when you were a baby that it went into your brain? Is that
I
what
think
happened?
Oh god.
I hope I've not sent this one before. Actually, no, I might have sent this one before. I'm not going to go for it because I'm worried I've sent it before. That's the only.
See, I put all of my ones that I've sent before into a folder together.
Like I just don't need to remember because I remember, so it's fine.
I'm worried I've sent this one before.
To be fair, I do edit these videos, so I do see them.
I think I've sent that one before. I'm not going to go for it. I'm gonna mix it. I'm gonna send this one instead because I think I've sent.
This would be interesting.
I'll show you the other one just in case I hadn't, but I think I sent that one before.
Oh shit. Okay. Right. Okay. I'm not right. That's a sign. Anyway, Michael, you can now look. So
Okay,
you will do
right.
the one on the left first. Yep.
Yeah, so this is, I believe, what they call a deep fried meme. I'm picking it up right away. So, wow, what the fuck? I can't believe I just stopped a girl from getting raped, and people are liking it. Blah, blah, blah. Good on you, Sav. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just stopped chasing her. Obviously, joke is stop the girl from getting raped by stopping chasing her because you were going to rape her. And then this boy had his head chopped off because the council said it was offensive.
Yes.
It was offensive. Do you agree? All right, at least one. Okay, whatever.
Yes. Mine was the boy getting his head chopped off.
Yeah, I can tell.
Get in there.
Yeah, that
Oh,
makes
Oh,
sense.
so
yeah.
how do we settle this then? Is this just like?
Well, hold on, no, Luke's won.
Oh,
Oh wait, is it?
Dylan, I just explained to you. Whoever won between me and you won the whole thing.
I thought it was like 1-1-1-1.
No,
No.
because I'm on 0.
I explained. We both beat Michael, so it was down to me v you. Like I explained this before, quite clearly.
Oh, that's fun.
Now,
Now, can I?
Dylan just has a banjo playing his head.
Can I? Michael, have I sent this one before?
Oh yeah,
or
let's
not?
do. Okay, this will be interesting for honor. Let's see if the one that you were going to go for would have won. Okay.
So to be honest, that council one, that was a question of saving the best till last. You have not sent that,
Babe, what's wrong? You've barely touched your Wallace and
Oh
Gromit.
no!
Yeah.
No!
So I would have laughed at Wallace and Gromit more because of the word Gromlet.
Oh no! I think it's really funny because how they look.
Would that have won?
To be honest, well, here's the thing. That would have been more of a hard choice because in both cases, the thing is, so obviously what it was is obviously with the Union Jack one
I still think
Yeah.
that one wins.
Like, the reason
'cause I
why
think
that
is
clearly
quite
won
funny, that one.
is because, like, you know, the big sign is if I laugh as I'm reading something.
Yes,
the problem is in
yes.
that case, I laughed at both of them.
I don't know if Michael's going to include the Wallace and Gromlet one.
I guess I
We'll
will if
just
it
save
stays in
we'll
there.
save
Yeah,
it
why
for
not?
next time. We'll save it for
Yeah, but well, you can't use it again, can you?
You can't really.
Yeah,
They'd be
you're
like,
right.
have I used this one before? Like, yes, Dylan, you used it when you wanted to establish whether you'd used that one before.
So The boy who had his head chopped off because the council said it was offensive. Honestly, I saw that. I was like, if it comes down to a 2v2 versus Michael to win the whole thing, I'm playing it. And I had it. That was my ace in the pocket. So final scores then. Dylan beat Michael 3-2. Luke beat Michael 3-2. And then, of course, Luke beat Dylan 3-2. Dylan, again, agonizingly one win off from winning the whole thing.
I'll win it one day. One day.
Yeah. But again, you came second. But again, Michael, you were only 2 wins off from winning it, even though you came last.
It's crazy, yeah. I like to believe that my... wait, what was the one? The Star Trek one was good.
Yeah, no, it was very good. I found it very funny. So yeah, I think that was a very good meme contest. Is that the first time everything's finished 3-2? You know, just decided by one.
I think it might be, yeah.
Potentially, yeah. So yeah, that is our 7th meme contest done. I win, but who cares about that really? Because anytime I say that, I'm accused of gloating, so I'm not going to do that.
Twat. I fucking hate you, Luke, and I hope you die.
Okay, so let us move on now to talking about Twin Peaks. Michael, you had to watch episodes 3, 4, and 5 of Twin Peaks.
Yes.
Yes. So how did we find them? Did we like the Red Room at the end of episode 3?
Yeah, because it's from The Simpsons.
I remember this scene in The Simpsons. It's a parody
Burns
of the scene from The Simpsons.
Yeah, they parodied The Simpsons.
Yeah. No, it's good. Then yeah, obviously the mystery continues. What's happening with the one-armed man?
I didn't really understand why they were in the Red Room. I'll be honest. It was
a dream.
It was a dream. Yeah, don't worry about it. It'll all be explained at the end.
Oh, I don't think so.
Not by David Lynch, but by fans who interpret his work.
I've discovered that I'm racist against white people by watching this show because I'm like, they all just look alike to me. The only person the only people I could distinguish was the 4 or 5 Asian women that they have. There's 4 or 5 Asian women with short hair that they have on the show.
Yeah. So what's going on with One-Eyed Jacks? Again, like any. So what are your thoughts?
That's the strip club,
yeah.
yes.
Or the brothel, I guess. Yeah, to be more accurate. Yeah.
One-eyed monster.
So do we like the show? Do we like it so far?
Well, we meaning myself and my wife's self, we think that the music is it's a
you
little
said
bit
this
like,
before.
Okay, yeah, so that's pretty much our enduring thing.
It's very generic, and it's like it's almost like like one of those phones where you used to have like 3 audio tracks, and you could only they were just really rubbish like demo track. It's a bit like that.
Yeah, so far we're not, and I don't know if this is appropriate. We're struggling to take the show seriously. Like, there's like way too many moments where just like this is really goofy.
Yeah, no, that's the whole point. It is going to be goofy.
Okay, good, because we're not like it doesn't feel very serious.
No, it's meant to be goofy.
Okay, good. Okay, in that case, we're getting the proper experience from.
Yes, yeah. It's meant to be fun. It's meant to be enjoyable. Okay, I'm going to ask you now. So after the first 2 episodes, I think Dylan, I can't remember who you said it. I think you thought it might have been the boyfriend. Who did you say?
Yeah. It's. I mean, it's the thing is, it's gonna. They introduce new characters every episode. Oh, it could be them, could be that, but it's always going to be someone like the boyfriend, or I still think the principal. I know he only appears in the first episode, but
it's not. It's his only line.
It was just a bit suspicious when he was telling everyone she died.
Yeah, no, I think it might be the principal actually.
Okay, so you think
it's the boyfriend or the one-armed man? But I mean, I just feel like it's too much of a. Like when you introduce this, it's like they could just in the last episode they could just introduce this random new character and then it'd be like,
okay, no. Okay, right. Let me just tell you that's not happening. Like you already, the killer has already appeared in the TV show.
Ooh, spoilers.
So I'll tell you that. So, all right. So of course you have.
Dylan, we need a name, Dylan.
So you think it's Bobby Briggs? Oh no, you think it's the one-armed man or Bobby Briggs?
Or the boyfriend. It's one of those 2. I'm just going to stick with him regardless, despite any of the evidence. Even when the killer's revealed that it's not him, I'm still going to be adamant it was him.
Right. Okay. Michael, who do you think it is? Because after the first 2 episodes, you thought it was James Hurley, the biker.
Yeah, my opinion has developed. I think it's Agent Cooper. I think okay. I think I've got like 2 aspects to it. What tipped me off, is when he said he had a line about how he wanted to live in Twin Peaks, and he said a line about like the house prices being really low. I think it was in like episode 3. It might have been episode 4. It was like, oh, I like Twin Peaks, and something about like low house prices, and I was like, he's doing a Scooby-Doo thing. Drive the house prices down by murdering someone.
Okay.
And then that way he can move to Twin Peaks. Because that's his goal. And also I'm thinking it's a bit like he wants to, you know how it's like when like criminals, or detectives, they understand the mind of the killer. So he's like, oh yeah.
Right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go through all the main characters, and you're going to give me a yes, a no, or a maybe. In
Okay.
terms of, do you think they're the killer? Because I know you've said your two main candidates. You actually think it's Cooper.
You know what? I'm sticking with it.
Okay,
I
that's a
might
bold
change,
pick.
but I'm going for
Okay.
it.
Right, fine. So let's. I'll just go through the characters again. Yes, no, maybe. You give me a description. Sorry,
Okay.
you give. Sorry, I'll give you.
Yeah,
a
and are we allowed to say
description.
who?
Yeah. Okay. So first up is Benjamin Horn, a local businessman who owns the Great Northern Hotel.
Oh, I guess maybe. I don't think I'm going to say no to anyone, but maybe.
What's his motive? That's the
Well,
big
no,
question.
Dylan. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to say yes, no, or maybe.
Maybe.
I just said that. Maybe. Okay. Bobby Briggs, Laura's boyfriend and rebellious teen.
Well, I
Yes.
could presumably we can only say yes to one person, right?
No.
Okay,
You can say
okay.
you can say if you think, but obviously you have a major
Okay,
candidate.
Bobby. Well, you know, for Bobby, I'll say maybe.
Okay, and
Yes.
Dylan obviously you said
Bobby
yes
is the
because he's
killer. Bobby
Alright.
is the killer.
Shelley Johnson, the waitress at the Double R Diner.
No, I mean I don't know. Like, why would she?
Dylan
I
is
don't-
shaking his
Maybe
head.
she was jealous of her looks, but no, I'm gonna say no.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't think a woman could do that.
James Hurley, a friend of Laura and Donna,
Yes.
known for his love of motorcycles.
Yes.
I mean, maybe the fact that I'm a maybe, but
Okay. Norma Jennings, the owner of the Double R Diner.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe I
Dylan's
guess
shaking-
just because
Dylan's
she's
shaking his head.
powerful.
no.
Dylan says no.
no.
Leo Johnson, Shelley's abusive husband and trucker.
Yes. Yes, except for the fact it's so obvious.
Dylan?
Yeah, I mean it's a bit too obvious, so I'm gonna say yes anyway because that's the show
Okay.
wants me to think that, so I'm gonna yeah.
All right. Donna Hayward, Laura's best friend.
Maybe
No, unless they were
lesbians, scissor sisters.
yeah, maybe.
Okay. Right. Dr. Will Hayward, Donna's father and the town physician.
I don't know. Like, I feel
I
like
don't-
I could go for a solid no. Yeah, I mean, I kind of
I
want to be
don't
like,
think-
well, if anyone's like closely related, it should be a maybe. But I'll go no.
I don't think
Okay.
you'd kill your own kids.
All right.
Yeah, unless you're a woman in pre-Trump America. Unless you're a woman post Roe v. Wade.
Special Agent Dale Cooper.
Yes.
Ooh, I
Dylan?
see. I was thinking, no, he's just there to solve it. But Michael's convincing me.
Yeah, see,
he's-
I've got a thing going. I'm
Okay.
starting a movement.
Big Ed Hurley, James's uncle.
Oh, I don't really remember him at all, so I'm just gonna say maybe. Like, I think we see him, but I don't really remember him doing
He's
it.
the guy whose wife is the one who wants the drapes.
Oh,
you know?
okay. He's got a lot of anger, but he seems a bit weak. So I mean, I'll say maybe, but it's maybe.
Well, he's like
bordering on
6'3", isn't he? Like he's
He's-
quite tall.
He's a maybe.
Okay. Nadine Hurley, Big Ed's wife, known for her obsession with silent drape
no.
movements.
Yes, absolutely. Especially that time when she screamed and she said,
Oh, that was
silent
just annoying.
drapes. All my life I've wanted silent drapes.
Okay. So I think you're being sarcastic there.
No, she is pretty. I feel like she is crazy enough that I could put her in the yes pile.
Okay. Dr. Lawrence Jacoby, the town psychiatrist.
Yes. I
Dylan?
mean, he's weird.
Yeah, it's
Freaky.
too- I'm a maybe. Maybe.
Okay. Leland Palmer, Laura Palmer's father and Benjamin Horn's lawyer.
No.
No.
No. Okay. Catherine Martell, Josie Packard's scheming sister-in-law.
Oh, scheming. That makes me think it's got to be a maybe.
I mean,
Still?
yeah, if she's suspicious. I mean, again, that's what the show wants us to think, and I think
She's the one having the affair with Benjamin Horn, by the way. you
I
know?
can't trust her.
Oh, okay, I see. Yes.
Yeah. You don't know who.
Maybe.
she is.
Who's she shagging? Like, sorry, who's her main man?
The guy who discovered the body in the first episode.
Okay, cool.
Sherry Harry S. Truman, the steadfast and loyal sheriff of Twin Peaks.
No, because obviously, like, that would be weird if he and Agent Cooper were in on it. I don't think it's going to be. I'd be
Oh.
surprised if it's a law enforcement person other than Agent Cooper. That would seem
Okay.
strange.
Yeah, no,
Dylan?
because you're not going to want to put time and resources into solving a murder that you've committed. So no.
Exactly.
Okay.
Unless you're Agent Cooper, in which case you definitely would do that.
Okay. Deputy Sheriff Andy Brennan, the
No.
naive deputy. No.
No,
In fact, he's naive makes it even less likely.
It's just like, that kills people. Oh.
Sarah Palmer, Laura Palmer's mother, who experiences disturbing visions.
Maybe bordering
Oh.
on yes for me.
Oh,
She could have
okay.
been
she's like
in the middle of a psychotic episode, but no,
Yeah.
I think there's no.
Yeah.
Maybe.
No.
Maybe.
All right.
Maybe.
Okay. Audrey Horn, Benjamin Horn's daughter.
she's the really annoying one, isn't she?
Yeah,
Like, she's
she's
that
the-
stupid bitch.
The classmate. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say yes because she's so annoying.
Yeah. Dylan,
Maybe.
what do you think?
Maybe.
Okay. Mike Nilsson, a friend of Bobby's and Donna's boyfriend. Well, not really anymore. But yeah, so that's Bobby's best friend, you know?
Yeah, I'm just gonna say maybe he's like he's pretty insignificant.
Jacques Renault, the bartender at the Roadhouse.
Well, okay, now but he is okay. That's interesting because he's dead. Yeah, right? I'm not. I mean, well, maybe.
Yeah.
So as of season 5, as of episode 5, he appears to be dead.
So, like suicide.
But he could have killed her and then died. Like,
That
obviously,
does
that would be
happen.
very weird. I'm
Yeah.
gonna say maybe, but yeah, that would be an interesting one.
Okay. The Log Lady, a mysterious resident who always carries a log.
Oh yeah, carries a log. I don't know. Like, I mean, she's mysterious, so I guess it's got to be a maybe. I
Okay,
feel like this could be one of the situations like Hot Fuzz where everyone murdered her, but whatever.
Oh yeah,
it's not.
yeah, like
it's
Hot
not
Fuzz.
that. It's not that. Josie Packard, the owner of the lucrative Twin Peaks mill, the Asian one.
Oh, the Asian one. She's pretty hot.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Nah,
Dylan?
No.
Major Garland Briggs, Bobby's father, a high-ranking and mysterious military officer.
Using that word mysterious, it's got to be a maybe.
Dylan?
Yeah, I'll say maybe.
Okay. Lucy Moran, the quirky sheriff station secretary.
Oh, yes. No.
No. Okay. And the last one is
It's
Philip
Laura
Michael
Palmer herself. Suicide.
Philip Michael Gerard, the one-armed man.
Yes.
I think
Okay.
yes, but I think maybe it's a bit too obvious. So
Yeah, like
probably-
it seems so obvious, but I think you've got to say yes for the most obvious one right now, and right now that would be him.
Okay, and the last one is in fact suicide. She killed herself.
Okay, good. That's. I mean, I'm willing to
What a-
say yes for suicide.
What a twist! But the thing wasn't
Yeah.
she like strangled or something? So you can't like.
I don't know.
Well, so you ruled her out then, Dylan. It can't be suicide.
Ah, look at me! Sign me up! Sign me up to the force.
Right, so there you go. That's a run through of Twin Peaks, and next time we will have completed season 1.
So
And yeah.
is one of those people you've listed the killer?
Yes, one of them is, yeah.
By the way, so just to clarify, how many episodes are there
There
of
are
season 1?
Um,
Aren't there 8?
there are eight.
Okay,
yeah.
cool. Okay, cool.
Yeah, and you'll find out in the 8th episode of season 2. Right, so let us now do the topics, but we're not going to be doing just any old regular topic.
Good.
We're going to be doing something quite special today because we haven't got a lot of time, and of course
Good.
we didn't do topics last time. So we have to do 2 bits of topics, but we're not going to do 2 topics because I know you haven't got 2 topics. So what we're going to do is a little fun game called Blackjack Topics. That's what we're going to do.
Oh, let's just play
So-
blackjack. That'd be fun now. That'd be a fun. Topic.
Yeah, that's kind of what we're doing.
That's my topic. We're gonna play blackjack.
It's kind of what we're doing. That's the whole point of what we're doing. Right. So, what is blackjack? Can you explain?
Isn't that the high, like hit me 21?
I
hit
always
me.
called it. I just call it 21. That's what I call
Okay.
it.
So yeah, what is the highest rating you can get? It's in our topics. It's a 10
Yes.
from people. So you are going to receive 2 numbers, 1 to 5, and then if you obviously the goal is to get to 10, right? So it's just
Yes.
like blackjack. Okay. You
Yes.
understand?
Yes.
And
that's
Jen,
fine.
But then
okay.
it's out of 30 normally, not 10. So
No,
Yeah,
so Dylan, you're
right.
retarded. Leave. Oh wait, he's right actually. Yeah.
We shall do it 3 times.
Okay,
we
cool.
shall do it 3 times for each of us. But here's the thing. Here's the other thing, right? I am the dealer, okay? Because
Okay.
I am going to, and because I'm
very
going to do.
I would
the
like it on the
reading.
record, Luke, that I trust you.
Okay. Well, that's the thing. My score is already locked in. My score is already 24. I've got 8s. from
You
all
played
of
against
you.
yourself.
24
Yeah.
is quite.
No, I didn't.
But the dealer normally goes last, so that's the other thing.
I can
well-
appreciate the fact you got it done out of the way, so we didn't have to. Yeah.
Which is
No.
which is
So
preferable.
you don't understand. I didn't do this. I am saying I have got 24 just to make it more interesting. Okay.
Oh, I see. That's quite a good score.
Okay, I
I would
see.
take 24.
Probably not, honestly. So, and by the way, if you go bust, you get a score of 5. That's what
Okay.
happens, right? Just to let you know. So, I think the best way to do it is to go through it.
Oh, so I'm understanding now. So we'll just keep generating until we get.
Yeah, this
10 and
isn't
we
hard at
stick
all,
with that.
Dylan. Leave. Yeah.
Your brain can't
Yeah.
work.
Also,
like-
if you don't understand it, then you deserve to lose. So yeah,
So we
Luke,
go
let's
up
do
to
this.
7. I could hit again, and I might get a 3 to go up to 10. But if I get 4,
Yes, this is
then
very
Yes,
simple.
that
Yes.
it's like just like blackjack. You see,
Yeah.
like,
This is actually a lot of fun. I'm gonna give this a 10.
No, okay, let's do this, Luke. I'm
so
ready.
yeah, as the dealer, I have got 24. Remember that. That's my score. So we're gonna
alternate
do
round as well. That'd be fun. That.
whoever is losing will go first.
Okay.
Right. So Michael, you are up first. Then so again, you trust me, right, to
Yep,
tell you
absolutely.
these numbers. Okay. So your
Hit
2
me.
numbers are hit me 5. Oh, that's a good one.
Ooh.
5, and then
Uh,
also 2. So you have a total of 7. Do you want to hit again, Michael?
Shit. Yeah, I guess odds are in my favour, so let's hit again.
Okay, hit again. Remember, if you go bust...
Yeah, if it's a 4 or a 5, I'm screwed.
Yes. It's a 3. So it's a 10. Michael has hit a 10. So that's...
Okay,
by the way, in terms of the rating, how it works, this is what the score you've given yourself for this topic.
Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
I might just give myself a 10.
So now it's time for Dylan's rating. So Dylan, your
Hit
first
me.
2 numbers are a 3 and then also a 5. So
3
you
and a
are
5,
at
that's 8. So I'm
you are
already,
at an 8. Yeah.
I'm already kind of averaging where I should be. That's the thing. You know what? I know that Michael's on a 10, but I reckon he's going to bust him. I'm actually going to stick with 8. I'm actually going to...
He's going to stick.
I'm going to play it
He's
safe
gonna
for the
stick.
first round.
That's the thing. You're not just playing against yourself. You're also playing against me because
Can
my
I see what the
score's
next
24.
card would have been, just out of just to see if I'd made
Yeah.
the right
Okay.
choice?
Sure. Yeah. It would have been a 2.
That's so funny.
Right. Okay, so after the first round, of course, Michael is on 10, Dylan is on 8. So, Dylan, you will go first this time.
Okay.
We're doing
Hit
it in
me.
the other order. So, your first number, Dylan, is a 4,
Ooh,
and your
okay.
second number
Like a 4.
is a 4. So, you are once again on 8.
Oh,
I can split, can't I? If you get 2 the same number, you can split and then you can play both hands and then deal on both.
Shut
of
up.
them.
Dylan, leave.
So, do you want to
Um,
hit or do you want to stick?
I am gonna stick again just because I reckon Michael's
Okay.
gonna bust himself and that's gonna
Okay, so Dylan is now on 16. By the way, Dylan, you've got the same score as me after 2 because you also got to
that's
beat
the thing.
me,
I'm
remember?
kind
Yeah.
of playing against Luke here. I'm like
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so Michael, are you ready for your 2 numbers?
Yes.
So this is the rating I'm giving you, by the way, just
Okay.
in terms of the topics. So, Michael, you have a 4. That's your first
Okay,
number.
good.
And your second number is a
A 4.
3. So you're on 7.
Fuck. Okay, I did this once before. God, am I gonna do it? Am I gonna fucking bust? Oh no, shit. Because if I go bust, I can still actually win if I get a 10. Fuck it, I'll hit.
It's going to hit. Oh, it's a 3. It's a 3. I don't fucking believe this, man. How
I'm 20.
lucky. Dylan.
So
I'm
can
sorry,
I
Dylan.
beat, can I
Michael's.
beat Michael? I don't think I can beat Michael. Oh no, if I get a 10 and he busts, I
Yeah.
can beat Michael. So I've just got to go
Yeah,
for
you-
10. I've got to go.
Yeah.
Gotta go for it.
Yeah. Go hard or go yard.
Come on.
Okay.
Give me 2 5s, Luke, please.
Right, so you're losing, Dylan, so you'll go up next. You get a 2 and you get a 4.
2 and a
That's
4,
not bad.
6. Yeah,
I mean, it's
hit me.
easy to hit.
Hit, okay, hit. It's actually a 4. It's actually
Yes.
he's actually up to 10.
Oh wow.
So-
So Michael, if you
So
go
now I
bust-
just need to not bust, which
Oh,
is
So-
yeah, you can
yes,
just stick
well-
with whatever you get and you'll be fine.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
no, well, yeah, because of course we can have a draw, then it goes down to sudden death. So
I want a 2 and a 3.
Dylan is on 26. Michael, you are currently on 20, so you need 7 to win. Of course, yeah, you're guaranteed to beat me, the dealer. But yeah, you need a 7 to beat Dylan. So let's see what you get. You've got a 2, okay, so you can't win off this, and a 1, so that's a 3.
Okay, well easy. Hit me then.
Obviously, that's a hit, and that gives you 3. So you are now up to 6.
6.
So you are
Ooh.
tied with Dylan on 26. Now, of course, if you hit and get a 5, you bust and lose. Or
you could
if
take
you,
the draw.
if you hit a 4, 3, 2, 1, then you win. Or you could take the draw.
Oh god, I know I've got to hit. Come on.
He's got a hit.
We haven't had any 5s yet, so we'll see. But we haven't had any 5s.
Well, yeah, okay. Again, I'm going to be honest here. Dylan is hoping for a 5, so Michael busts. Let's see what it is. It's a 3. It's a 3.
So does that put me on 9, right?
That puts you
should
on
hit
9.
again,
I'm on
Michael, so if
29.
you get perfect 10.
Do you want to hit again, Michael? You can if you want.
No.
Okay.
No thanks.
So Michael wins this blackjack topic thing with a score of 29, a 10, a 10, and a 9. He got
That's
quite
actually really
fortunate there, I
impressive,
have
that,
to say.
Michael. That's
Yeah.
actually,
Yeah.
that's
Well
a
done.
strong week, though. We look
it's a-
back
it's
on
a
that
game
and we
of
look
skill,
at the
to be
scores for
true.
the week. We'll think, oh, what was your topic that week, Michael? That was a really strong week.
Oh
The
god!
scholars
Right,
will be
so-
analysing that score.
So my question is: do you want to do that again, or do you want to?
Oh, I thought that was it. I
actually
thought
do
we were
you-
done for the...
do your top? Well,
No, because we're making up for last time. I would like to do it again because I don't know if I've mentioned this yet, but I have to get an early train to London.
so now you know the game. It's quite simple. Right. So we'll start with Dylan this time.
Yeah.
So are you ready, Dylan? Okay.
Are you giving
always
yourself
ready.
24 again, Luke, by the way?
Yes.
You're
It's
kind
the
of
same
falling on your
concept
sword
as
here. Okay.
last time. Yeah. Well, no. Yeah, I've already won. Kind of the season. Maybe not actually. If Michael wins again, it's quite close. But yeah, the point
Maybe I'll
is
let
you have
win,
to have
Michael. Just
you have to have a dealer in there to make you so you're not just competing against one
Yeah,
other
of course,
person.
yeah.
Right. So, Dylan, your first number is a 4. Your second number is a 2. So you are on 6.
6. Hit me, dealer.
Hit me. Oh wow, it's a 4.
Oh,
So Dylan's
I'll
on
stick.
10?
I'll stick,
Dylan-
please.
Dylan is on 10 and he's
For fuck's
sticking.
sake. There's not been a single 1 so far, I believe.
Yeah, there has been a single one
Okay.
in the original like 2 cards or scores you get dealt.
Okay.
Okay, so Michael, you are up next. Your first 2 numbers are a 2
Okay.
and a 5, so you're on 7.
Oh god, my old lucky 7. All right, fuck it. At some point, someone's gonna bust, but I'm gonna have to go for hit. Shit, it's gonna be a 4.
It's a 2.
Okay,
Ooh.
fine. So what's that? That puts me on 9.
Yeah, that
I'll
puts you on
stick then,
9.
yeah, stick.
He's sticking on 9. Okay, so Michael, you're up next again. Here we go. Your first 2 numbers are a 5. That's quite good.
Yeah.
And a 1, so you're on 6.
Hit.
It's a 1.
Oh fuck's sake.
He's on 7.
Oh god. Hit.
Okay.
It's 4.
It's a 5. He's
I'm
bust.
bust 5.
He's bust.
So I'm
He's
on
bust.
14. Oh no, I have to get a 10 to beat to. Oh god.
Yeah, draw. So, Dylan, here you go. Your first number is a 1.
Oh.
And your second number is a 5.
That's a
So you're
blackjack.
on 6. What?
That's blackjack. You know, if you get like a 1 and like what would be like the 10, because it's like 1 is 1 or
Yeah,
6.
good point.
So you can like
Good
make
point.
it.
Yeah. Dylan, you don't have to say these things. No.
Okay, so are you going to hit Dylan? You're on
I'm
6.
gonna hit.
now.
I'm gonna hit. I'm gonna take the risk. I'm gonna hit.
Okay, so that puts you up. Sorry, you got a 1 again. So you're on 7.
Hit on a
You know what?
7.
Because it's only a difference of 2 if I go bust. So I'm gonna take the risk. I am gonna take
Yeah,
the
that's
risk.
kind of my logic too.
Dylan, it's a 5. You're
Okay.
bust.
So
It's fine.
Dylan's on 15. I'm on 14.
Yeah, Dylan
Cool.
is on 15.
I feel like
Michael-
the consequence of bust should be 0, like to make it more.
No, I
stricter,
like
but-
that it's not 0. I think 0. No, like I don't know. You'd be
Yeah,
very
it's-
conservative.
Yeah, so that means the other person can just be extremely conservative then.
Maybe.
You know?
Okay. Maybe.
Yeah. Right. So after 2 rounds, Michael is on 14. Dylan is on 15.
Oh
And
shit!
of course
I might not
Luke
beat Luke. Oh fuck!
after
I
two-
forgot, I
yeah,
was
yeah,
so
you gotta-
concentrated on beating Michael. I forgot about my main
Smart.
objective, beating Luke.
That's what I keep saying again. The dealer, you got to consider the dealer. You know. So I would be on 16 after 2, but of course my final score is 24, which you both of you, well, one of you can tie and one of you
Yeah.
can beat it.
Yeah,
Right.
I've got to tie with Luke and then win the tiebreak,
I've got to
Yes.
get 10. Like this is.
and
Okay.
Dylan has to lose.
So Michael, you're up first.
Oh god, hit. I mean, obviously. Sorry.
Well, yeah. I haven't done
Could you hit me twice just for a
You're-
change?
You're on 6.
I'm on 6. Okay, hit again. Please be a 4.
It's a 3.
For
Ooh,
fuck's
that's
sake.
9.
You're on 9.
I don't. I mean, there's not
23.
necessarily nothing to be gained from having a high topic, but
You might as well because you can't win unless you get a
yeah,
1.
you're right.
then
Yeah. I
bust
think
and
winning's worth
tiebreaker.
more than just because I like thinking like it's always nice.
There's
to
only a
lead with a pretty
20%
high-scoring
chance,
thing.
Michael.
All right, hit. 20% actually sounds pretty good.
Okay.
Better than a dice roll.
It's a 4.
Oh.
Sorry, Michael. Sorry.
But
so
it
that
could
means
have
you
been
get
a
a
1. That's the
5.
thing. It could have been
19.
a 1.
So Michael is on 19. Sorry about that, pal.
It's okay. I mean,
Right.
I won the first round. That's
Okay.
I'm 10 whole points lower than previously.
Do me.
People are going to be like, Michael, you did really well in this 1 week for topics, and then you must have had a really terrible topic after that.
Okay, so of course next up is Dylan. Dylan, if you get a 10, you beat me and
Come
win.
on, give me 2 5s. Give me 2 5s. Come
9,
on.
you draw.
Daddy needs a new pair of shoes.
So it's a 1
Okay, I'll
and
take that.
a 3. So you're on
Ooh.
4 currently.
Well, I
That's
think
an
I
immediate
will. I
hit.
think I will hit, please.
You will hit. Good idea. It's a 5. Oh,
9.
so you're on
That's
9 now.
I'm
So
So
you're
you're
drawing.
drawing with Luke.
I'm
That's
going to take the
interesting.
draw. What happens with the draw? Do we have to like go?
It's got to do a tiebreak.
Well, yeah, we do a tiebreak.
Yeah,
well,
I'm
the
gonna-
tiebreak should be a random number. Maybe I should be a random nominee.
Yeah,
number
yeah. I'm
generator
gonna
guy
take. I'm
as
gonna
the-
stick, obviously, because yeah, because
Okay.
I think I've got more of a chance of winning a tiebreak than I do with the 1 in 5 chance
Okay.
of getting a
Luke,
1.
what do you
for
think the
next card.
tiebreak should be?
Well, it was just gonna be the same again, but just 1. You know, so whoever gets the highest score.
Okay. So I'm happy to be in charge of that since I'm
You can be in
so
charge
minimum
of that.
1, maximum 5.
Yeah.
Is there any logic? Maybe
no
maybe
skill
you should
involved,
both
it's
say
just
in
picking a
advance
random
whether you want.
number.
That doesn't work actually.
It's just-
Actually, just do the 2 numbers first for each of us.
All right. So
so we're gonna play one more
for
round
Luke,
and then see who can
Luke, it's going to be a 1 and a 4. For
I'm
Dylan,
on
it's
5.
going to be a 5 and a 5.
Yes.
Oh,
stick.
fuck! What the fuck? Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding. That's I
Is
just
it-
pressed the generate button 4 times, and that's what came out.
So what is the chances of that happening?
It's
I mean,
in
I was
25.
thinking eventually it was going to happen because it would be 25, right? Did Dylan just say that?
1 in 25.
Yeah. So there's a 4% chance of that happening,
Yeah,
and he
which
just
isn't unridiculous. Which isn't
Yeah, but we've done it. If
unridiculous.
we've done it about 25 times, then it was going to happen once, wasn't it?
it doesn't work like that. Fucking hell.
Well, the law of large numbers. But look,
All right,
anyway,
whatever.
so well done, Dylan. Okay.
Okay, so I have to just hit or
Yeah.
go
So what
bust.
are you on? Sorry, Luke. I actually
Oh,
I'm-
no, doesn't
I'm on-
like a hand of 2 5s just win automatically?
No,
Oh, no,
I think
5
Luke
card
has
trick.
a chance to.
no.
All right.
Well, that wasn't what I was going to do if that scenario happened.
Remind
so
me what you got, Luke. Did you get a 1 and a something?
I got a 1 and a 4, so I'm
Okay.
on 5. So I just hit obviously.
Let's
Hit.
hope if you get 3 5s in a row. Ready? Okay, here it is. 4.
I'm on that fucking hell. Right. Well, of course I'm going to have to hit
All right. So
because there's nothing to
you,
lose.
you got a 5. Oh no, that's so funny. So
I see if you'd have that 5
Right.
first.
yeah,
So that
5
means
in the wrong
Dylan.
place.
Dylan has won. Congratulations, Dylan. Your score of 24 has won because you beat me in the tiebreaker. So that means that from our 2 topics, what a great little game that was. Topic
I like
blackjack.
that. I like that, Luke. I'm going
Yeah.
to give you an 8 for that.
Thank you. So that is it. Michael won 1 topic. Dylan won the other. So it keeps things relatively close in the battle between you
Yep.
two. Let us now do our final thoughts. So Dylan, if you will.
My wife said, I can think of 14 reasons to leave you, plus your obsession with tennis. That's 15, love.
Okay. Right. That's kind of okay. Michael, final thought.
Yeah, my wife said I can think of 13 reasons why I'm going to kill myself, and I said that's a Netflix show. Love.
No.
I like that. It's funny.
No, you don't.
Right. So my final thought is, of course, I am going away to another country which will not be disclosed.
Yeah, you're gonna smash some mad gash.
No. Wait.
Boring. I thought you were going. I thought you were being a sex tourist. That's what we inferred.
No. Not,
That's what we
definitely
inferred
not.
from your subtle hints you've been dropping.
Definitely not in that country. So yeah, I will be back after that. So we're going to take another break, but this is going to be the last big break until the end of the season. So yeah, join us for whatever we'll be doing in episode 130. This has been episode 129, the meme contest. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Guten Tag.